Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Master974 here today and welcome back to some Scavenger SV-4. Unfortunately, if I go continue game, my save file for the previous one has been lost. Now of course, people watching my channel would understand I did a video called My PC Keeps Blue Screening on Me, and part of the process I did to rectify that was to actually repair Windows. So basically I lost all of my program files, so every game, every application I have to reinstall. I did try and play this game, Johnny Smith, unfortunately the game crashed on me because I'm trying to play it on max settings, so I had to put it on lower graphics settings. So unfortunately it doesn't seem this game wants me to show you max settings when I'm trying to record at the same time. So personal log of Captain Johnny Smith aboard ISC-193 Moonglow. The drives have been overdue for a rebuild for months. Can't really afford it. Can't really put it off much farther either. Number 2 is sounding pretty bad and I'm limping on the other 3. I've got to put in at Carter Station for a week or 2. I am filled with the usual sense of dread. The terrible press of people in any station. Humans packed to maximum occupancy, all breathing and rebreathing the same stale recycled air. It gives me the creeps. I hate every minute of it. I managed to get everything done in a single trip. Sold the scanner data I gathered. Bought a change of clothing, another couple of months of food cubes, and flushed residual recyclables out of the waste tanks. Made arrangements to have the drive course pulled. Couldn't get back to the Moonglow fast enough. The drive tech tried to strike up a conversation while he was doing his work, going on about how he admired my bravery, saying how he could never do it. How can I stand to spend weeks without human contact? I just shrugged, thinking, how can you stand living in a station like that without the quiet to even hear yourself think? I sleep in the Moonglow, but I can still hear them in the station all night through the docking clamps, the constant voices, the shuffling of movement, pressing past one another. Could hardly sleep, kept staring at the door to storage, feeling like somehow they might get in here. Had nightmares where I was being chased and somehow couldn't run. The bill for the drive service hurt bad, even with the core charge coming back from the old parts. What little of my savings was left is gone. Some people would call the ship a luxury, but I don't think it is. I can't see myself making it any other way. The ship is my life support in more ways than one. I just need to find a way to keep paying the operating costs. The work is done and I'm setting out, charting a course deeper off the rim than I ever have before. I tell myself it's because the uncharted area should be more lucrative to survey, but honestly it's also that I just want to get as far away as I can. Anyway, I'm going to need a good score on this trip, or there might not be another. I can feel myself relax as Carter Station disappears behind me. In another week, I'll be further out than I've ever been. It feels good. Funny how quick I can settle back into my comfortable routine. Carter Station feels like a bad dream, one I'm happy to have woken up from. I've found an interesting star system. Looks to be worth checking out a little closer. I don't see it on the survey map, so I might be the first to map it. It's not too far from my course, I'm going to check it out. I picked up a snippet of radio noise from the direction of the planet. At first I thought it was interference, but I'm starting to think it was a signal. I recorded the last part of it before it disappeared. I keep thinking that part of my recorded clip is a repeating count in base 5. I can't picture a natural phenomenon that would account for that, but who uses base 5? Oh my god, this is going on and on. As I get in the system, I've made another discovery. This planet is strongly radioactive, not just the star, the planet itself. I'm not going to be able to get very close to it or stay very long. I'm calculating my exposure. If I stay at a high orbit and it looks like a few hours, shouldn't be too bad. Based on the long-range telescope, it looks like this planet has perpetual cloud cover, layers of clouds over an unbroken overcast. I don't think it ever lifts, so I can't see through it to see the surface. There's no shuttles, nothing in orbit, no space stations, no activity, nothing like ongoing industry or colonization. I keep getting garbled snippets of repeating radio signals. I don't understand any of them, but I'm recording them all. I can't believe they're natural, and I can't believe they're of human origin either. This could be the big score I need. I've run the numbers, and I think I can get close enough to punch the rover signal through the interference without getting so close that the rads kill me. I've prepped the rover for surface operations. If I can get some samples of whatever is down there, I might be able to sell it for millions. I think I could face going back to civilization if I was rich beyond imagining. Right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for going through all of the context there, but I feel like I have really skipped on it in the past, so I feel like I should at least be able to address it this time around. So maybe these planets aren't supposed to have solid surfaces, or rather you can't see to the solid surfaces. It's supposed to just be like a cloudy planet like Venus or something. And obviously we've got a red star, so that's probably a K or M star or something, because that's usually red in colour. Or it could be one that defies expectations by being really large, but it's red. Anyway, let's launch the rover. I'm pretty sure it should be perfectly fine. There we go. So I'm using my headset, as I said, for a change. So I can hear the hums and every sound that is ongoing in the game right now. I'll have to check in on the radiation counter as well. And I'll do that in a little bit. Why not? I have to establish the communications link as well. So there we go. As you can see, we've got the star and some 3 stars there. Look, and we're going down to the planetary surface. So it's a shame that the previous one actually got lost, because it looked like I was making some good progress with that. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case right now that I'll be able to ever go back to it. This is actually so loud for my headset right now, I can't even hear myself speak. It's really, really bad. So I just hope it gets done and dusted with. I might just have to take my headset off every time I want to go through to this, because this is ridiculous. Have you ever experienced something where it's like so loud to the point where you can't even hear what you're thinking? It's like, damn, I have to turn the microphone off just to hear myself think, so I might have to take this off actually. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, but that's like well loud right now. So maybe putting my headset on wasn't the best idea for doing something like this, but oh well, it is what it is. How was I supposed to know? Now, you probably won't be hearing feedback because the game audio should be recording from my headset, and so you should be able to hear it normally. So the chances of feedback should be reduced, but I would not know. There seems to be something here, doesn't it? It's one of these crazier structures, isn't it? I think I've seen one of these before. So if there's any background noise as well, I apologise. It is very hot in the UK right now, and instead of having my window open and door wide open, I've actually got it closed just because I don't want to subject you to any sort of background noise, because that's unprofessional, obviously. But background noise you'll hear is most likely going to just be the game audio coming back through my headset, or coming out of my headset into the microphone to classify as mic audio when it's not really mic audio. So either way, what the hell do we have here? It looks like a massive, that's either a mountain or like we're going into like a crater of a chasm or something. Ah yeah, see, look, warning, dangerous terrain nearby. We had that last time as well, didn't we? A warning about dangerous terrain. So it's bound to be some chasm or something, isn't it? So I've actually kind of spoiled myself with this game, because I actually looked into like the discussion section and screenshots and all that, and there is something that is pretty scary that can happen, to be honest. I know I would be pretty freaked out if that happened, but unfortunately I don't know what we're supposed to do to make it a possibility to have happening. What is that over there? What is this thing? It could be a turret. It could be an object that we can salvage. Looks like an object we can salvage. It doesn't say we got rough terrain or anything. I think I will be recalling the rover. So, you know, there's plenty of artifacts down there actually. So yeah, we've got, I don't know why, but it always seems like I get green planets when I do these recordings. I swear I had a different coloured planet at some point, but they always seem to be green. And it does seem to have a moon, because there was a moon, if you saw earlier when I was looking out the window, and I didn't have a chance to commentate on it. So as much as I'd love to have my headset on through this, I'll probably just have to keep it on my neck for the time being, because that is deafeningly loud for me when it goes into orbit and all that. And me being unprofessional, I haven't really done that much of an audio check, so I really don't know if that's going to come out okay, if you can hear what I'm saying, or if it's just as bad for me as it is for you. But oh well, please remain still while the doors close. So obviously I don't have easy mode on anymore, so the radiation count's going to go up faster than usual. So remember I said, oh yeah, you're supposed to be doing radiation checks twice as fast as you should sometime in my previous one. It's kind of the reason, this is kind of the reason why when you're on normal difficulty you do get exposed to just exposed to some radiation, probably beta or gamma radiation in quite a high intensity. unless there's any other types of radiation I don't know about, because you never know. But anyway, wheel these over to the science laboratory. Let's basically try to analyze this stuff. So research all at phase 1. Of course we can go over here and it tells you know, it says, oh yeah, we're doing passive radiography on these samples, and there's like a data sheets or whatever on materials. So obviously it'd be nice to do something in your spare time when you're doing this. So like, oh yeah, let's get that researched, but we can also, I don't know, turn the auxiliary generator off because I forgot to launch the rover again, for instance. Oh god, yeah, the game drops frames. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an optimization problem or if it's just my PC not being good enough to really play this game. I really don't know what the problem would be. Honestly, I want to say it's a optimization problem. It tries to render too much stuff at any one time. But who knows? I don't know. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know what the actual problem could be. All I do is just play the games and commentate over them, as you should know. So I don't know if there's any. The only place I don't think I've really ever, you know, had long exposure to is this area over here. I do know there is this spacecraft, spacesuit, brain, and you can go into the spacesuit and actually go outside if you wanted to. Of course, I don't know why you would want to go outside, or rather try to flush something out. Might be a bit of a spoiler, but who knows. Close the door. All I know is that there's the potential that you could get something from the surface and it's not what you think it is. That's all I've been able to see, but I've played this for so long now, I've not really encountered anything. And I'm sure this rover's on the surface right now, so rather than leave it unattended, let's... It's a turret! I don't even have a turret. Pooh. This is not good. Oh, I can't even get out the turret, what the hell? Oh gee, everything goes away as fast as I can. Well, that's a turret, ladies and gentlemen. Remember when I said there was stuff like sentries in this game? Well, guess what? That's a sentry. Rocket launcher? What the hell? Oh god, I've got to get out of here. You can actually just use the turret to look around and all that. We've been spotted. Okay, I gotta get out of here. The camera's all glitching up because it's damaged. Oh well. This says it's a rocket launcher, so it should be a missile or a turret of some description. A large unguided drone equipped with proximity fused explosive warhead. Operation of this weapon is highly conspicuous. Right. Well, that is what it is. I'm not gonna suggest anything. It's either gonna be like a one-time fire gun, or it's just gonna be like just a single fire shot rocket launcher or something. There's the sun over there. Looks small, or it could be really far away. Who knows? Perspective is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Okay, this bomb one's nearly done. It's a thermal something. We got another electronic item. If the rover comes in, then we might be able to establish some repairs and, you know, see what it is. Oh, we got an active heat sink. Much of this device is incomprehensible, but the remainder consists of a heat sink with forced induction. This heat management system. You might want to get rid of one of the heats there. Whoever made this, tell them. I'm not going to tell them, but you tell them that there's a problem here. But this heat management system can be adopted to operate on the rover. When sufficiently powered, it will perform better than a passive heatsink, but will also be more conspicuous in operation. And we've got another computer as well. Computer sounds interesting. Oh man, that's damaged, really? Can I at least try and decipher it first, or is it not going to allow me to? Is it going to say, no, you can't actually do anything with it because it's... Oh, it'll complicate research as well, but we don't know what it is, so that's the problem. Is that at least I should be able to try and research it, but... Oh god, don't click launch whatever you do when it's in this state. It'll complicate things, but it's complicated because there's a turret on the surface. Which I think is the first time on video I've ever shown you guys myself getting blasted by the turrets on the surface that do exist. If you didn't think they exist, well, they exist now. Video camera, we need to repair you. Probability of success 100%. That needs to be repaired as well. That needs to be repaired as well. So yeah, I like the ones where it gives you very low probability of success. They're always the best ones. Alright, that's going to take its time. Oh god, look at that, no signal. It's awesome. It's pretty good. Oh jeez. Right, let's get back. Let's get back here. Now, whatever that computer thing is, it's taking its time, isn't it? Device is a computer. Additional research will be necessary to determine function. Difficult to analyse. We're going to get through phase 1 of this mysterious new damaged item. Maybe. Right, if we go through here. Oh yeah, that happened last time I think. If you go through some of the areas, the shadows glitch out. Okay, let's put all this back on the rover. Yeah, let's put all the useless stuff back on the rover. Nice. And then go down here. Then down here. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, we can look into this finally. We can see what it is. I'm excited to see what it is. Autopilot. The research facility succeeded despite substantial difficulties processing this sample. This device contains a sensor suite and a signal processing computer. The majority of the processor appears dedicated to noise reduction, interferometry, signal analysis and parallax triangulation. This device appears to calculate bearings to see certain signals through a processing mechanism not understood by this research facility. This device has been configured to interface directly with rover drive subsystems. This device is firmly efficient, remaining relatively cool during operation. Alright, so that sounds awesome. I know two things I want to use right now, which is the rocket launcher, and it's going to be the autopilot as well. However, we do need to be very conservative with power usage, so we do need to see in these stats, is it really going to screw up our power or not. Stick the autopilot in there too, so you can turn it on or off if we really want to. I'll get checked up again. I'll go down this way through engineering because you can. Activate. Oh, right. Mediscan in progress. Are we? Oh, that's bad. Cellular damage caused by ionizing radiation. Authorize the treatment. Please remain motionless. Well, I would have been screwed there because I just propped myself up a little bit. But unfortunately, we are above the recommended exposure limit, which is bad. I don't need to tell you guys that radiation damage is bad. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. Not in a good way. Okay, our maneuverability is bad, but our power situation and thermal situation seems to be pretty good. Otherwise, does it come bad if the autopilot's on? Yes, it comes really bad. But I need to turn the auxiliary generator on maybe to rectify that. Go through here. Active heatsink and a power storage maybe, I think it is, but that'll become researched in due course. Just need to close this, go through here and close this door off. I don't know, I like closing all the doors. It's like, I feel like it might be a rendering thing that you're not supposed to like keep all the doors open, but it's not like it goes black though. I don't know. Right, I think all that's installed. Let's launch. 1.5 minutes to the surface. Planet is now below us. Okay, I don't know if that's where the texture sort of meets up or if that's just clouds. Oh, lag. I hate lag in a game like this. It makes me concerned that I'm not even going to be able to play newer games on this PC. if a game like this is dropping frames when I'm just looking back and there's not much back there. Hence why I don't know if it's an optimization problem or my PC is not good enough to play this game. Who knows? I might actually turn that autopilot thing on when we get to the surface and see what it does. But then there's that turret as well, isn't there? So you can kind of see the diagnosis it's trying to go through there. But it's almost done actually. And I think on the monitors it'll give you a message saying, oh yeah, it's actually gone ahead and, you know, research this item or whatever. Looks like the clouds and maybe the bit of the surface. Right. Is it going to say anything? Maybe. I already got the rocket launcher too, so we can use that as a turret, I think, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Unless I didn't install it properly. There was something, wasn't there? Sounded like a turret or something. Oh god, there's a turret shooting at us still. It seems to be pointing us down this way. Well, we're going to need to go out in this thing. Objects nearby. Could it be this thing? Stop trying to shoot me, turret, come on. I haven't done anything to you. This seems to be minorly damaged as well. Strange. Well, it's pointing down here, wasn't it? Where is it? Pointing to this? It might be pointing to that, believe it or not. Well, I need to get out of here. So, cool. It's pointing to that thing, whatever the hell it is. And this thing in here might be done researching. Storage battery. This module is a power storage battery of rechargeable cells capable of storing surplus electrical power and available and releasing it when a power shortage induced voltage sag would otherwise occur. Now of course this is an instance where I could show something like this, is where you can actually drag this into the garage over here and we can actually try to make repairs to this battery. However, it gives us a probabilistic chance of what's going to happen. So we only have 23% it's going to work, 31% of it failing, and 46% that is going to be a catastrophic failure. But screw it, I'm going to try it anyway. If it's a catastrophic failure, then we're all going to die painfully, and that's not going to be nice. And the game will end, which means this recording will end too. Poor Johnny here is going to get blasted to hell. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh god, look at the lag, man. Look at the drop frames. Oh, I don't even know why this is happening. This is just medium graphics, I guess you can say. So it's nothing too intense. Okay, I like how it just looked black there for a moment. Oh, and there's this thing too. This got damaged. We're over to garage right now. I don't know if I installed the rocket launcher properly. Who knows? Right, I'll close that door. And I'll close this door. And then I can go through here. Close that door. Our storage battery, there we go, look, I think it actually successfully repaired it. Install item, look. There we go. I think that's what I need to do the entire time. Actually install it, not drag and drop it on there. Okay. Just keep minimum safe distance, just in case. Exotic matter. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, exotic matter. I don't think I've come across this before. Exotic matter indeed. So there's a storage battery in there. If you go back here, the turret should be able to work. The rocket launcher. It's got like an exponential decay sort of a drop off. Way over to the cargo bay. Then if we close that. A monopole magnet. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. I was gonna say what the hell was that? It's like really bad. Okay. So it says this sample exhibits unconventional magnetism. The field is imbalanced on the other of 2 parts per million and exhibits a measurable safe bias, making the total field effect that of a very weak safe magnetic monopole. I'm sure it just glitched out there for a second and I don't know what the hell it just said, but the glory of editing after the fact, I guess. So I wonder what the purpose of that could be. This monopole magnetism description. I don't know, I'll just move it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. One time I didn't actually want to do something like that and ended up doing it. Brain. Either way, I still need to get examined because that's how you're going to die in this game, sadly, is through too much radiation exposure. And right now it is looking pretty damn bad. Scattered cellular damage, measurable damage to bone marrow. Your bone marrow is exceptionally important, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you need to look after it as much as you can. Of course, it's when cellular damage starts happening, there really isn't much you can really do about it. Sad to say. Other than just keep getting it treated as best you can, but at the end of the day, shit happens, man. Okay, so I thought that could have been something pretty interesting. It turned out to be a magnet. I have no idea what the magnet's purpose could be, and so it could be something you use on the rover, it could be something completely different, I wouldn't know. Now I'm pretty sure that autopilot thing we got was pointing to an artifact I should be landing right outside on the surface, so who knows what that is gonna actually go ahead and be, although you still got some other stuff I could try out as well. I need to see if I can use this rocket launcher, because I think if you activate it, you can use a turret, and I didn't even know you could use this. You can actually like use the turret in the drop down section and just sort of like look around and all that. So that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have a crosshair on the turret, and then you can sort of like aim at stuff and shoot. So that's why I was curious about why it wasn't working earlier. I never actually installed the rocket launcher to begin with. Just gotta take a sip. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll do one, maybe 2 more explorations of the planetary surface and then go from there. So if I turn the autopilot on, it is definitely pointing me to this thing in here. Where is that? Mechanical something. So the best way to check is to actually go past it like this and then turn the autopilot on. If it turns us around completely and takes us back in there, then we would know it's going to be that, don't we? Well, using the auxiliary generator seems to be pointing us in this direction. So unless it points to artifacts, perhaps. Maybe. Okay, we can't go past this. That's just too much of a steep terrain to try and get past. Oh Jesus, I didn't want to do that. Wait. Ah, rocket launcher's out of ammo. Damn it, man. Well, don't turn that off. Turn the auxiliary generator off, maybe? Yeah, that's eating through the power, look. Oh no, that's a turret there, isn't it? Watch out, mate. Ah. Can I actually get rid of something on the surface? I don't know. Looks like a bunch of faces or something. I'll get out of there. That would be pretty interesting, just like a bunch of faces or whatever on the surface. That would be creepy. Right. So it said the cargo terminal was offline. Can come through here maybe. Then oh look, sweet, look at this. Memory corrupt, system state invalid. Kind of like a blue screen, I guess. Or this game's equivalent of having a blue screen. So unfortunately that's the wrong panel. We're supposed to go through here, because then we get the opportunity to reboot all of the user terminals. Over here, look. Oh, it's the storage and the cargo that are basically both messed up. Might actually take the opportunity to go ahead and get myself healed up as well by going through down this way, activating this thingy. I'm actually curious about those faces. I'll see if the faces do anything and if that autopilot still takes us to something. I don't know though. Oh, look at that, 666 millisieverts residual. Damn. 666. Yes, totally. Totally fine, that is, yes. Totally fine. 666 residual. Okay, nominal, so that's good. We don't need to worry about that. Go through there. Go through here. There's that monopole magnet. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Unless it's just like an exotic artifact that's supposed to be worth a hell of a lot, maybe. Because I never even looked into the price of that, to be honest. Okay, that's in the cargo bay. So we've got to go through here. Extract our lovely artifact. 2,400 estimated value. That battery is a very close second. This heat sink's close to it also. So I don't know actually. It's very mysterious, is it not? Just want to understand what's going on here, and I never seem to have enough time to really, in one run at least, establish what's going on here or get some very interesting things to happen. We've got another thermal item, so it could be another one of those heat sinks perhaps. Who knows? Yeah, fuck knows, that's who knows. Seems to be going through relatively quickly at least. While I'm waiting on that, I guess I should... the reserve battery's got a little bit of damage to it, I might as well. Hey, I said get off, get off. Hey, no, I never said that. What the hell? Come on, where's the video camera? Right. That's what I wanted. To get out the menu, not rename the rocket launcher. Come on, man. Never asked for that. Go over to the garage. Fix the item. Yeah, you got another heatsink. This object is an excellent thermal conductor. It has a complex convolute profile with substantial surface area. It radiates heat efficiently and could be used as a passive heatsink to dissipate excess thermal energy from the rover. So again, another heatsink sort of thermal storage thing. Oh, what the hell? No, I want to return to the game. That's what happens when you press escape, I think. Didn't want to do that. Just wanted to back out of the thing, the area. Probability, yeah, 100% chance of getting fixed at the end of the day. So my foot had pins and needles in it, so I have to... or improper circulation, I should be saying. Reserve battery fully repaired. Okay, I just wanted to move that in there. I thought it was telling me BS that it can't do it. Reserve battery, go over here, install. Another one of these, 25% probability of success, 30% of failure, 45% of catastrophic failure. Probably won't deal with that. Because again, I guess the whole idea of this is that it's a high score sort of thing. So yeah, you want to uncover the mystery about what's going on here, but you also want to, you know, get as many credits as possible. So maybe there's a time bonus, a time factor that you have to consider, how much of the surface you explored, and if you can either go to the moon or something. Maybe just take the suit and go to the moon. Who knows what you can do in this game? I don't know. I'm too much of a pussy to actually go ahead and try and venture out into new new territories, all I do is just stay within the confines of an environment and you know, live my own way, I guess. Don't know what to say otherwise. Use a turret in the deployment stage. I honestly never knew I could do this. You can look back over the ship as well and just look around all over the place. So I don't know if I have any more rockets for this thing. It seems that it's probably only a one-shot rocket, and I just wasted it. But I'm swear you're supposed to be able to like move around, and there's supposed to be a crosshair on the turret, and you can just point it and fire it. But it didn't seem as if that was the case. So let's go into this again. I know there's going to be those faces. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, is to see what the hell that thing was, and then see if the autopilot takes us anywhere different. Because who knows? Because I don't. We've got the survey map, and it's looking like I'm just going in just like a straight line and turned a little bit. Was that another turret? I think that might have been another turret, you know. I just thought I just saw a line, and it was like, oh yeah, it's a turret trace line or whatever. Another thermal item. Right. Autopilot, you know what to do. It's taking me over here now. What the hell? You really think you're going to get me up over this mountain? Because I don't think you are. Better turn on the auxiliary generator too. Seems to be like an opening down this way. So if I can actually get through this way. Oh my god, my movement is so slow. Hello. My brother's here. Yeah, I'll sort this out. What are you gonna do? A game? Oh come on, I got stuck up this. I can't go over there somehow. Depends on which game you're trying to find. Ratchet and Clank? Oh, what do you mean the science computer offline? What is going on here? Damn, looks like it could be more bad terrain or something. Or it could be like a chasm or something. Oh, what? Power shortage? That's not good. Oh, what the hell is this thing? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like something, definitely. Unfortunately, I don't have any space, do I? To actually go ahead and try and really look into that. Oh, I'll have to fix the computer again real quick, so just cut through the medibay. So yeah, my brother's trying to find Ratchet and Clank somewhere, and there's a wardrobe full of games, and so it's like, yeah, you have to take everything out to try and find it, and then it's bound to not be in there. It's going to be either in this sort of wardrobe here or buried in my brother's room somewhere. Oh come on, I never even chose that one. What the hell, man? Force rebooted a monitor that never even needed to be rebooted to begin with. Let's go through here. Oh man, Mars with radiation sickness. Do not panic. I'm trying not to panic, but I'm gonna die if I'm not careful, man. That's a good reason to panic. If anyone tells you otherwise, then don't listen to them. That's my advice, at least. So we go through this way. We have to look into this thermal item again. Don't think anything took damage there other than that monopole magnet for whatever reason. Which, oh, it's already on phase 3, so it's bound to be another heat sink of some description. I guarantee it, because if it automatically skips to like phase 3, then you know it's something that you've scanned and looked at before. If we go over this to the garage, I can actually take some stuff off because I don't think I'll need it. That autopilot I'll still probably use, but I don't think I can use a rocket launcher now. And your expedition can end, unexpectedly early if you actually get blasted by a turret. Well, a flame repeater. This is a. The purpose of this device is uncertain. It consists of a firmly insulated open-ended chamber. I think I've read this description before, but it's basically could be used as an offensive weapon. 6,900 credits, which is pretty expensive, you would think. So I can uninstall the rocket launcher maybe, and take that somewhere. Keep the autopilot active. I'll probably just leave it like that, to be honest. Then we over this back to the cargo bay. The flame repeater can go in storage. I guess this stuff can go in storage as well. Rocket launcher can go in storage. And then we can launch. So now we can pick up 2 items on the surface instead of just 1. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, I think I just worked myself up there for no reason. I think that's because it's the, yeah, it's this that's launching. I was like, oh god no, so it's emergency, isn't it? We're gonna have to like abandon the ship because there's a substantial damage or something. It's like, nah, it's just the rover launching. Oh my god. Oh, we got the black hole now, ladies and gentlemen. This happens as well. We're on the dark side of the planet and it looks like a black hole. So again, it could have been problematic in that circumstance. It could have been like, oh yeah, you're just going into a black hole, you know, there's no way for you to save yourself. Because there really isn't. You have to go faster than the speed of light to get out of a black hole, and as far as science knows, you actually cannot do that. You cannot go faster than the speed of light in a vacuum. That's the cosmic speed limit, if you will. But if you know how to, then let me know so I can patent the idea and be a trillionaire and be the most talked about person in history for. Nah, okay, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, this is weird. This is like a massive structure of some kind. So there's got to be something around here that we can use, maybe. Or it's just supposed to be for decoration purposes, who knows. But still, it looks pretty damn nice, doesn't it? Looks like it could be like a doorway or something. Okay, I'm not getting up that somehow. Just come on, go upwards, man. I'm getting stuck on this. It seems I cannot get up that to save my life. Maybe down this way. This is very mysterious, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this looks like an opening to nothing. Brilliant. Even before someone's going to tell me I needed the rocket launcher to blast the door open or something, it's like, sigh. That's all I would have to say to that, to be honest. But yeah, this definitely looks like something, to be honest. And it seems like too steep a terrain for me to bypass or get around. So that's mysterious. There's bound to be either a way in or a way up from there. Alternatively, it could just be telling us that we need to use this thing over here. And there's something over there too. Power shortage. Oh, what is this? Is that a trap? Or a land speeder? Oh shit. Oh god, what the hell is that? What is that? I'm out of here. Maybe that's what that was last time. You know, guys, you remember the last video where it was like, oh my god, there's a strange sound? Maybe that's what the hell that was. I thought that would be like a land speeder or something. No, it just turned out to be like a drone or something. And all of a sudden it's like, yeah, but it tries to home in on your ass and kill you. See, this is what I wanted to figure out last time, is that if you actually... Okay, you can't actually reverse the decision until the rover comes back. Now, I wanted to see if you could actually... Well, I wanted to see what that was. And one thing I wanted to look into was, could you actually go back down to the surface and would you still get hunted down by that thing or not? That's what I wanted to go into this video to do. But unfortunately, my save file has been lost. I don't think cloud saves exist for this game, so unfortunately that run cannot continue. However, this one is not looking very good because unfortunately we are getting slowly murdered to radiation. So I might have to end the expedition very soon, to be honest, especially since my brother wants to find a Ratchet and Clank game and that could take ages. So I don't know what to think of that, but possibilities of what's going to happen: nothing's going to be on the surface, we're going to get blasted by that drone thingy, nothing's going to happen, we're going to die painfully and get jump scared. I hope you could tell I got jump scared by that drone thing when it activated, because that was pretty unexpected. I wasn't anticipating that happening. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to do. Well, at least I should have my question answered very soon about what's going to be on the surface. This drone that's going to kill us or not. Who knows? So, I want to actually investigate that structure that's to the left, or to the front left. It's still there, ladies and gentlemen. I think. What's that over there? Like a crater or something? Rover touchdown. I think I heard this last time. I was like, I'm noping the hell out of this. But don't even know if there's anything I can do about this, to be honest. Explosion. Oh, Jesus Christ, I got hit by that. Oh no, the autopilot got damaged. And there's something here. Knock knock. No one's home. Oh shit, rocket. No, stop trying to kill me. I don't have any forms of defense. Also, epilepsy warning to people, because this could be a cause of epileptic seizures. I don't know, but people might not take seeing stuttery images very well. So, power shortage. Damn, and the survey map's not counting either. Drone. It's pointing to this thing, and you see the map, the like the shadow of that drone as well. No, he wants to go in there somehow. This autopilot wants me to go in there, but there's no way in, is there? My stuff is just getting messed up really bad. Ah, no. So this is something I want to figure out. How do you actually gain access to this stuff? Drone. The drone's a loser, man. I swear to God. At least I figured out what that could have been last time, that strange sound. But I don't think I got to see what it was. At least now there's a little bit of an explanation, but that entire structure is just sort of question mark, guys. It really is. So if anyone can shed some light on that, that would be greatly appreciated without giving too many spoilers. But damn, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to show you the one thing I've seen many people experience with this game. I don't know if it just comes from playing playing the asset of the game, or if it's just something that can happen 5 minutes in or not. Or it could be this thing here that I've gathered, who knows. But at the end of the day, my rover has been substantially damaged, so I will probably see what this last item is and round things off, to be honest, because I feel like I am needed elsewhere right now, and I think I've been going for quite some time anyway, so it'd be quite nice to get this quickly rendered to you, everyone, so you can kind of see what's going on. So dig into this, see what this item is. It's something new because it says phase 1. And just for a laugh and a joke, let's go down this way. Go down here. Go in here. Oh, shadows glitched again, I think. Duh. It's just like a jump scare or whatever. This just turns to the suit and that's it. So, you already get to hear that, don't you? But one last laugh, I'll probably just go outside and see what there is to do out there. Or go into the science lab or whatever. Oh, it's unknown. Okay, that's mysterious. It's unknown what this item is. It's not like I can use any of this decoration stuff like the microscope or the booklet or whatever. It's just there for... It's just cosmetic items for decoration's sake. Who knows? Who knows what the hell that's going to be? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to leave all that stuff there, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, I think, after this thing's researched, which it seems very close to being researched, to be honest. But who knows? Biological. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, this could be something. You know what they say? Prevention's better than cure. If that's something biological, then biological means living organisms, right? So if it's something living, then this could be, ladies and gentlemen, the one thing I thought that I've seen other people actually experience with this game. Now, of course, it's all random number generation at the end of the day. It's all RNG, whether or not what items you're going to get and all that. But you know, I like to keep a safe distance here because you never know what's going to happen. It seems like I should be going to this area over here because there's actually, you can see the status of this thing. It's about 47% right now, and damn, I should waiver that to the garage because that's really substantially damaged. I do need to repair everything. Okay, you can see the suit as well. We've gone one bar down already. So there's no reason to wear the suit inside the ship. It's in case you want to go outside the ship. But yeah, all this stuff needs to be like repaired, man. So cargo operations terminal offline. What do you mean? What do you mean the terminal's offline, man? Force reboot the cargo. Go through here. That's nearly done. Doesn't say anything about the science lab or whatever. Although I think that should be really close now. 100%. Should I risk it or not? Shame there's no zoom in this. And tubes or something? The hell? Bodies in tubes? Damn, this is weird. I need to look into that. Okay, I probably will not be spoiling by saying I don't think that's actually what I was expecting it to be, but still. I need to look into this. Of course, I could get jump scared, who knows, but... What the hell is this? This artifact consists of several small cadavers sealed within transparent tubes. Samples test negative for any metabolic activity or ongoing chemical reactions. Purpose unknown. Conjecture. Ceremonial burial. Alternate conjecture. Food ration. 11,000 credits. Nice. I'm getting out of here with that. It's like finding life on another planet or something. I mean, that's like any person's dream, right? I mean, to discover life on another planet, that is pretty impressive, is it not? Sorry for the breathing as well. You can't even see the monitor, look. What? That sounds more scary than anything I've actually encountered in the entire game. Bodies in tubes. I was not expecting bodies in tubes of everyone. That's just crazy. Alright, I think that's everything. I'm just gonna put this back in here. I'm getting out of here. I have to. This is too spooky right now. And then it's just like it just turns by itself as well. That's pretty that's something. Right, see if the auto dock can help us, otherwise we're screwed. Then I'm gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I've been going for quite some time, I think. I don't know how long, but still. Oh, still bad. Ouch. So heal up as much as you can. We are at, unfortunately, I can't even tell you how much we're at, but it's like 1,000 millisieverts, and that's just not nice. Too much exposure. It's not a good thing. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I will probably end this run. It was only supposed to be for test purposes anyway, and to let everyone know that my previous run attempt is not going to be continuing onwards. Exit orbit and end the expedition. Can you confirm course? Yes. So we're out of here. There's the Milky Way galaxy as we head off into the distance, into the depths. Let's see how good or how bad we actually did. So the overall summation for Johnny, good old Johnny Smith. Johnny Smith explored the planet's surface at some length, mapping portions of the lifeless craggy mesa he discovered at the landing site. He looted 8 alien artifacts from derelicts on the surface. He made use of the Moonglows Research Lab, granting him basic familiarity with several alien technologies. The most valuable of the items recovered was bodies in tubes, valued at 11,000 credits. In all, his collected treasures were worth a total of 30,180 credits. During this encounter, he exposed himself to a concerning dose of hard radiation. He made enough from the sale of the alien treasures he recovered to set himself up with a decent retirement. He did have to hire an agent to sift through the constant stream of interview requests and paid guest appearances he was offered. The awards, honorariums, and keynote invitations seem to have no end. He grants a few of them every now and again if the price is right or the cause is worthwhile. So, 76% passable health. Okay, so it can get way worse than that, sadly. But that's pretty good. 27,767. Final score. Johnny Smith. Good old Johnny. And he's obviously first because there's no other save file on this new installer Windows 10 right now. That's pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. So if I back out to the menu, there's no other load games. We can view those scores again if we really wanted to. But I'm the Wrestling for today, rounding things off. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I might have went a bit overboard with the text this time around, but I just feel like I haven't done so previously. But still, peace out. Have a good day.